Welcome back, guys, to Where There's Muck There's Brass. I'm James. We're going to be popping out and about today. We're going to... where are we going? We're going into town and we're going to go look for... I'm using my selfie stick. I hope it looks alright. We're going to pop into town and we are going to go to possibly 2 charity shops, see what we can pick up. We're going to pop back to the Arthur Rank one. I'm going to take with me my Ray-Bans. They're charged, as you can see, the light's on. I can now change it into portrait landscape mode, but it does zoom in a bit. So you'll have to let me know if the video's any good or not, because I've used them before in other videos, but I don't think it's quite full screen. But it's a lot more discreet than walking around with a massive selfie stick or a GoPro strapped to the front of you. So that's what we're going to be up to today. I haven't really got any interesting sales to bring you, to be perfectly honest. Oh, the only thing that's really gone out is I accepted an offer on the chassis and battery for this of 35 quid, I think it was. I've got it up for 39.99, accepted an offer for 35, so it's 10 into 35. As with all the vacuum cleaners, I'm not going to go into the vacuum cleaners, guys. I understand that people are starting to get bored of it. I can tell that by the viewing figures. Plus, obviously, a lot of you are now going to be on your hollybobs and not watching things like this. Which, incidentally, is where I will be next week once the dog sitters get here and look after the house. So, there will be a bit of a lack of content over the next week and a half while we're on our little hollybobs. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump in the car, get over to town and see what we can get. This is where we are, guys. Arthur Rank Hospice Charity Retail Hub. I have a lot of bits and pieces in here. I've got my phone for some sold prices so I can figure out if anything's worth picking up. Let's get in and have a look, see what we can find. I just found these vintage shoe trees. Well, I don't know if they're vintage or not. We'll have a little look, see if the brand's worth anything. If they were all Woodlaw, they would be worth some money. They're worth about a tenner a pair, the Woodlaw ones, but the rest of them are unbranded. There's only one pair of Woodlaw in there. Never mind. I think we're going to get out today, guys. Old school projector. Well, sold them before, worth nothing. Excuse me. Looks like they're only going to be short clips, guys, because obviously the radio's on. But I mean, look at that. There's a bread maker. £5. Just got to be, you've got to go through the little boxes and things to see what there is. What is that? Whatever it is, it's a tenner. I have no idea what it is though. It has a remote control. It's some kind of, looks like a projector. No brand on it though, so it's going to be generic Wish Chinesey type deal. Anything else? Professional choice something. I've just found a U-View humax. Don't know what the gigabyte is or anything. Let's have a little look. U-View. Can't spell. Humax U-View box. Filter. Oh, come on. Sold items. 59.99, 64, 27.33, 64, BTEE, U-View, 1 gigabyte. That's what we need to figure out, if it's a gigabyte. If it is, for a tenner, we're having it. No, not worth it, guys. Sold prices are 30, 20, 25, 24. There's one there for 50. I don't know, 59.99, 63. Open, never used that one. 2 pre-owned for 50 quid. It's very bizarre. Sell-through rate's pretty good, but you're talking 25 to 60 quid. It's a bit of an odd number. Did see this pretty cool telephone. I thought that might have been decent, but it's not. £10, brand new 30 quid. £10, 9.99. They're asking a tenner for it, so that's no good. What about the little JBL speaker? Let's have a go on that one. See what we've got going on here. Oh, doesn't come up. Barcode. Oh, give me a minute. Yeah, once again guys, they're clearly using eBay for their prices. £16, £11, 17, 12, but it's a tenner, so no profit in that once you've paid tax. Well, only the one, the Humax. Not done mad, is it? Probably about paid for my petrol to get here. Right, let's get home, see what we've got. Actually, before we leave, there is this little one here, which is part of the Arthur rank, which is like clothes and shoes and stuff like that. I know if they've gone by eBay prices, everything's going to be expensive, but we'll have a little look, eh? You gotta love it, and there's even Ted. Those our boys are over there loving life in that workshop, I tell you. And it's got a sick T5 as well. I've got no idea if... I know that particular one is all the other little stores. The stuff they don't sell ends up in there, I think, at a cheaper price. But you ain't finding designer stuff in there. It's next. High street stores unbranded clothing, essentially. Not worth nothing second hand. But they're not selling it expensive. It's good for people to come and buy, and that's why it's here. To earn a bit of money for charity. So it's all good, we're all good, it's all good in the hood. Let's go home and see what's happening at home. And I want something to eat, I'm starving. See, if I could be bothered to get into clothes, I could, but I just can't. Shoes ain't too bad, what are these? Never heard of it. All £1. Ties, there's good money in ties as well, isn't there? I know there is a chap that comes in and goes through them. M&S silk, polyester. No idea. No idea. Let's have a quick look, guys. We'll go through it when we get back to the house. Bike seat for my boy. Modern Warfare 3 console with controller, guitar, Minolta camera with lenses, Google, PS2. Yeah. Jesus Christ. When did a tank of fuel in a normal hatchback cost 76 friggin' quid? No wonder this country's skint. So there you go. Yeah, so the two consoles with controllers, cables, few games for the PS2. The Xbox, I believe, is an Xbox 360S. So for both of those, he wanted 25 quid. I weren't prepared to give him 25 quid, so I'll give him 50. Because at no point during any of these transactions do I want anybody to believe that, anybody to think that I'm ripping them off in any way, shape or form. It is a charity at the end of the day. So yes, so that was that. We're going to pop in Tesco's, pick a couple of bits up. Then I've got to pop into town, pay in a cheque because it's 1984 again for some reason. And then, yeah, pop to the other big charity shop in Sawston. And then we'll go back to the garage and see what we've got. Hey guys, we are back. So I'm going to go through, see what we've got. I'll put some sold prices on screen because there's only one thing out of all this that I know what it's worth, I think. And I think that's right. So, from the Arthur Rank Hospice was the UView 500GB humax box. Sold prices again, this is they were all over the place with this. There was some selling for $29.99, some selling for $59.99, and they were all the 500GB versions. Obviously, as with everything of this, excuse me, this particular one is pat tested. This was off the shelf. The rest of it completely untested. Taking that into my own hands of whether it works or not. But £10 paid for that. Hopefully 30 to 60 back. If it's anywhere in between, I'd be perfectly happy. got a little Google Nest Mini, and I believe that these are usually, I don't even know, 25 quid, say for argument's sake, something like that. So that first item was a tenner. Everything else that's on the floor that I'm now picking up was part of the bundle that I got for 50 quid, did I say? So I think I spent 60 in total. So there's 20 quid, say, of me 60, 50 quid back. Then we've got an Aerosmith. Again, prices on screen because not got a clue. I'm not into me gaming in the slightest. I'm not sure if this is meant to have a dongle or not, or if it works without one. It needs like maybe a USB or something. I've got no idea. I believe it's Xbox 360. Of course, as always, all I'm looking at, I'm not showing you. All needs testing. This is the Aerosmith one, as I said, part of the 50 quid. And then I picked up a Minolta camera. I'm not entirely sure if it's digital or film. I know it's battery powered. It does have a digital screen on it, but I've got no idea. But a simple reason being is I picked it up because of one thing and one thing only. The two lenses. I believe this one's 35 quid. Don't know about that one, as again, not locked it up. But they're there. That's the main thing. So whether the camera's worth £5.50 and a pickled egg, I've got no idea. But they're there. Good on the lenses. Then we got another guitar. This one is... I said that last one didn't have a dongle, didn't I? This one, happily enough, when I opened the battery cover on the back, there is your Guitar Hero dongle. So that is going to live in there until we get to a point where we actually test it, list it, and sell it. So happy days that that's in there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's a Hero. I think that's just a generic Guitar Hero one. Yeah, don't think there's anything particularly special about it. Just GH, Guitar Hero. So that is that one. And then we've got a whole bunch of games for all different formats. I don't even know, is that even a game or is that a DVD? No, that's Call of Duty Black Ops 360. Again, I've got no idea on prices on these guys, so because I've got no idea on prices, have to sit here and research every one of them. Some of these could be like limited edition things or quite sought after. I've got no idea. 360 games, I know they're not worth a great deal. I've had them before. I've got a stack of them at the minute. You probably can't see them, but they're over there in a massive pile. I think there's 32 of them, and I'm selling them for 30 quid for the lot on eBay, because I was looking at sold prices and they're like £1, £50, £2, all the bits and pieces. I'm not messing about selling individual things for 2 or 3 quid. I ain't got the time to be packaging up 15 items a day at 3 quid. Jesus. Dog's down here, I don't know what he's been eating, but PS3, Final Fantasy 1 and 2, X1 and 2, whatever, I don't know. PS3 again, Xbox 360, that's rattled through them. Oblivion on Xbox, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Could obviously bundle that up with one of the guitars, or both of them if it's worth doing. A couple of PlayStations, F1 and The Sims 2 Castaway. As I say, guys, you're going to know a damn sight more than me about the value of all these bits and pieces. PS2, Red Faction 2, Xbox One, FIFA 15, FIFA. I know the FIFAs aren't worth anything. Just Cause for the 360, 360, 360, 360. I'm not going to go through them all. I'll bore you to death. 360, 360, 360, 360, Xbox One, Guitar Hero Live. And 360, 360. That's it for those games. I believe there are some more in a moment. There's some PS2 games in there, which is good, because not only did we pick that lot up, we also picked up, don't even know what's in here, I've not even looked. What is that? Disney Interactive Studios microphone. I'm presuming that has got, it's got a USB on it. I don't know what that's to do with. I don't know if that's for, it's a Logitech one, so that might be something to do with the consoles. Got no idea. We've got a genuine blue PS2 controller, I do believe. Might even be PS1, I'm not sure. I don't know what the difference is. DualShock 2, so it's probably a PS2. It's blue, but it's faded to green on this side. So whether that's worth anything individually, no idea. I'm just pulling out all the randoms, aerial wires. There's another DualShock 2, genuine Sony one. And there is the iToy, PS2 iToy. No idea, guys. It's only because I buy it cheap that I pick it up at all. Oh, and then we've got a boatload of PS2 games. Simpsons, Splinter Cell, Time Splitters 2, 007, Little Britain, the video game. What on earth is Little Britain, the video game? I've got to play that before it goes. There's the iToy game, so that's good. And another iToy game. What else is in here? Desert Storm, Sonic Plus Mega Collection, Colin McRae Rally 3, Golden Compass, and the Tasmanian Tiger. The lead for the PS2. Here's the actual PS2. Don't look in bad fettle. 2 memory cards. It's got a Lilo and Stitch memory card. Disney. I wonder if that's anything to do with the remote control that we've got down there. So there's your unit with all the bits and pieces. As I say, you're going to be getting prices on screen for some of these. Probably not the games, unless when I scan them I find one that's worth decent money. And then the last thing was the Xbox 360S console Modern Warfare livery, which is really cool looking thing. I think they're about 40 to 50 quid, something like that. They're not mega money, but they are cool looking, really cool looking. And then with that, the Modern Warfare 3, you're wobbling all over the place, aren't you? So my table's a little wobbly, I do apologise. And then the Modern Warfare 3 controller to go with. The battery packs, the battery pack is in there, yeah. Battery pack's in there, so that's all good. Get that charged up and test it out. And then simply just power leads and such. Not entirely sure what that one is. Oh, some kind of aerial adapter. Probably to plug it into an older TV, I would imagine. So yeah, so there we go. That's everything we've picked up today for a total spend of £60. Pretty happy with what we've got. I mean, let's just take the preview box as an example. If I'm lucky enough to get 60 quid back for that, it's pretty much everything else paid for, isn't it? Or as I say, the Modern Warfare 3 Xbox 360S. Happy days, guys. Yeah, so there you go. That's a quick few hours with me, bombing around town, picking up a few bits and pieces. Hope you enjoyed it. No more vacuum cleaner videos, I promise. I'm sorry to everybody who's watched them and got really bored of them. I might just insert clips when I'm doing other stuff, like if I've been that week, I'll tag it onto the end of a car boot video or a charity shop video. I won't be going for a couple of weeks now, guys. Not to the car boots, not to the charity shops, and not to the house clearance place. Simply because we're away. We're going to Holland. We've got the dog sitters coming round looking after the house and everything that's going on here. So the little fella's going to be well looked after. He'll be a pampered pooch. And yeah, probably won't be another video now. So I'll probably see you in a couple of weeks. Might put a few shorts up in Holland. We'll see. Take care, guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe.